Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Ryan Prosick. 2 residents were found dead following a Hazel Township fire on Saturday. According to Pennsylvania State Police, multiple fire departments were dispatched to the residence on Arthur Street around 11:30 p.m. Upon arriving at the scene, the home was already fully engulfed in flames, and firefighters encountered heavy black smoke. State police say the 2 victims were located after the fire was contained and extinguished. The Troop N Fire Marshal and the Troop P Fire Marshal are investigating the fire. Although the investigation remains active, the fire marshals say the fire was not suspicious and that no foul play was present. Hazleton City Police responded to reports of a shooting on Saturday. According to police, the incident occurred in the area of North James Street and 20th Street when Giovanni Taormina fired multiple rounds at the victim. Police say the victim was struck in the arm during the incident and was transported to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton with non-life-threatening injuries. Taormina was taken into custody and charged with recklessly endangering another person, propulsion of missiles into the roadway, and discharging a firearm into an occupied structure. Taormina is currently behind bars at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility, unable to pose a $75,000 bail. Hazleton City Police report that the investigation is still ongoing. Over 70 firefighters responded to a fire in Butler Township on Sunday. The fire broke out at a residence located at 19 Tammy Trail in Beech Mountain around 5 p.m. Valley Regional Fire and Rescue assumed command at the scene, but several other area fire companies also responded. We spoke with Deputy Chief Bryce Dalrymple, who said the fire was confirmed to have started in the laundry room. The determined cause of the fire was an electric dryer failure. Dalrymple said fire crews were able to control the fire within 60 minutes and were able to save a portion of the residents. According to Dalrymple, 3 people were inside the home at the time of the fire, but they all exited safely. No injuries were sustained by the residents or fire personnel. Over $95,000 were raised on Saturday during the 45th Annual American Cancer Society Telethon in Hazleton. The event ran from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and featured live entertainment and performances from several local artists and dance studios. The telethon also showcased the stories of local cancer survivors and the importance of hope. All proceeds from the telethon will benefit cancer research and services provided to local cancer patients. Anyone who missed the telethon can still watch it anytime on the WYLN TV 35 YouTube page. The Scranton Police Department is asking the public for help in locating a wanted man. According to police, William Sessoms is wanted in connection with an incident that occurred in the 300 block of North Bromley Avenue on Saturday. Police say Sessoms has been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The public is asked to not approach this individual. Anyone with information regarding Sessoms' whereabouts can contact the Scranton Police Department at 570-348-4134. If you see Sessoms, you're asked to call 911. A home in Avoca suffered severe damage following a fire on Sunday. Crews say they were dispatched to the scene at the 600 block of York Avenue around 8:30 p.m. Upon arrival, officials say the home was already fully engulfed in flames. Firefighters say the lone occupant of the residence was able to exit the home, but was taken to a local hospital for breathing in smoke. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. The Pottsville police have apprehended a man on drug charges. Corey Ratliff was apprehended by Pottsville police after they say they received a report of a shirtless man wielding a knife in the area of North Center and West Arch Street. Patrolman Delinko arrived in the area and confirmed the shirtless male was Ratliff, who was wielding a knife that was later measured to be 11 inches in length. Ratliff consented to a search and police found a bag that contained the presence of methamphetamine. Ratliff has been charged with 1 count of possession of a controlled substance, 1 count of drug paraphernalia, and other related charges. He is currently behind bars at the Schuylkill County Prison, unable to post bail. Coming up on WYLN News, we learn about 2 food contests coming to Winterfest in Bloomsburg. Plus, the Freeland VFW donates over $13,000 to Toys for Tots. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Monday was over and tomorrow was raining.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Jura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazelton, 570-454-7229.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hey folks, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, check out on Jomira's story. For 3 years she had back pain, and within 10 days, she's feeling much better. So tune in.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Winterfest is this weekend at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds, and there is plenty of fun activities involved. We spoke with Bloomsburg Fair Association member Jennifer Thomas about the first of 2 food contests coming to the event.
So chili contest, bring them hot and ready to go. They have a panel of judges, judge the best one, and whoever wins gets a prize.
Thomas told us the judging will be based on flavor, spice, and other factors. She also told us about the second competition taking place at the event, a cookie contest, and how the judges will be ranking the cookies.
You know, flavor, look, texture, that sort of thing. Now, last year we had Santa judging them. I'm not sure if Santa's going to be judging this time, so bring your best game.
The Bloomsburg Winterfest will take place Friday, November 24th and Saturday, November 25th at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds. Admission is free to all attendees. The Freeland VFW raised over $13,000 on Saturday during their Toys for Tots fundraiser. The fundraiser ran from 3 p.m. to midnight at the Freeland VFW and featured live music from the bands Cartoon and the Legend Oldies Band. Participants also had the opportunity to participate in a wide range of tricky trays and raffles. All of the proceeds from the event were used to purchase toys that were delivered to the Toys for Tots warehouse in the Valmont Industrial Park on Sunday. Hunting licenses will be available for purchase on Friday, November 24th from the Northeast Region Office of the Pennsylvania Game Commission. If you wish to purchase a license to hunt, you could stop by the office at 3917 Memorial Highway in Dallas between the hours of 7:30 a.m. and 3:45 p.m. Coming up on Jim Thorpe's News Choice, we preview Eagles vs. Chiefs on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, free turkey dinners are delivered in Hazelton on this week's Good News Monday. Then we check in with Luzerne County Manager Milda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. So stay right here because we'll be right back on WYLN TV.
It's time for Winterfest at the Bloomsburg Fair. Enjoy holiday fun the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving, November 24th and 25th from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Shop over 200 craft vendors, including local wineries and distilleries, that will be inside 4 fair buildings. Fill your belly with some delicious goodies from a variety of food vendors as you listen to live music. Take a horse-drawn ride around the fairgrounds. Get photos with me, Santa. There's something for everyone, plus free admission and parking. Details on the Bloomsburg Fair Facebook page.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations,
Route 93 in Escapec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute brings the next level of cancer care to the greater Hazleton region. The new cancer center on the campus of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton is now open and offers an advanced radiation therapy program, an expanded infusion suite with private treatment rooms, and the latest telemedicine technologies. The Cancer Center at LVH Hazleton, offering world-class cancer care closer to home. To learn more, visit lvhn.org/Hazleton Cancer Center.
Chris Kindlefest and Holiday Concert featuring the Hazleton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra directed by Robert Lagana will be held Saturday, December 2nd at Christ Lutheran Church, Church and Green Streets in Hazleton, with beautiful crafts for sale, a tricky tray auction, and make sure you check out their Tannenbaum Tea Room, where you can enjoy tea, scones, and other treats. Experience the full light and sound display featuring the Nativity message. And St. Nicholas will make an appearance. The concert starts at 4 and there's no admission fee. Check out Chris Kindlefest at the Christ Lutheran Church. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to a Monday edition of Let's Talk Sports. We're here to preview Monday Night Football. We're going to talk about the week behind us tomorrow because this game deserves all the attention. A Super Bowl rematch between the 8-1 Philadelphia Eagles and the 7-2 Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead. So, home game for the Chiefs. You know that crowd is going to be absolutely crazy, especially with the Eagles coming into town. This game hopefully lives up to the expectations of everything advertised and more. But we got to talk about it a little bit, give a prediction, talk about their seasons thus far. Eagles 8-1, they've lost to the Jets, and obviously that was disappointing, but the Chiefs also have their pair of disappointing losses. The Lions not too disappointing. The Lions are a very good football team, but the Broncos, that's a whole other story. They've been on a hot streak. That continued last night as well, but it's one of those things where any given Sunday or Monday in this case, a team can show up and show out and absolutely be incredible. And I think Jalen Hurts wants his get back tonight because he played incredible in that Super Bowl. He was basically flawless besides that one fumble, which will haunt Eagles fans for a while. Still haunting me, but it just feels like one of those games where the Eagles have the stronger roster. Sure, they have Travis Kelce. Sure, they have Patrick Mahomes, so they're going to be competitive in every game. And sure, the defense is pretty good, but Isaiah Pacheco's okay at running back. He's definitely worth his contract. But he's not, a special type of running back like DeAndre Swift or some of those guys in that other category. And wide receiver, it's just the hole they've been looking to fill. Maybe they could fill it with T. Higgins or someone from the draft this offseason. But Rashid Rice is very productive, but he's not a take the top off the defense kind of guy. He's more of a possession receiver, kind of like in the Kelce mold where he'll get you 15 yards over the middle, no problem, but can't really take the top off a defense. Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Sky Moore were supposed to do that, as well as Justin Watson, but they're kind of inconsistent in that role. So the Chiefs are looking for a wide receiver one, and so help the league if they actually get one this offseason in some shape or form, or if Kadarius Toney pans out. But I wouldn't bet on that one. So I think the Eagles are going to win this contest. The O-line is just better than what the Chiefs trot out on the defensive line. Obviously, the Chiefs' offensive line has spent a lot of money over the years on guards, tackles, especially the one that false starts, Jawan Taylor. I know he stirred up quite a controversy. He got benched a couple of times this season as well. But like I said, if you have Patrick Mahomes, you have Travis Kelce, anything is possible. We saw them come back against the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And like I said, if this is any bit as close to what that was, we're in for a treat on Monday night. And then obviously we'll go over the schedule tomorrow because it was a good Sunday of NFL football. Not as many last-second finishes as there was last week, but there were a couple good games going down to the wire. Speaking of the Lions and speaking of the Broncos, they were both in one of those games, so eager to talk about that one tomorrow. But give me the Eagles. I'll say by a field goal. I'm not overly confident tonight, but I got to stick with the Eagles, and it'll go a long way to locking up the 1 seed, or else they'll be battling with the Detroit Lions, who only have 2 losses. So big game tonight. So enjoy that one. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see you tomorrow to recap it and more on Let's Talk Sports. See you then.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
It's time for Winterfest at the Bloomsburg Fair. Enjoy holiday fun the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving, November 24th and 25th from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Shop over 200 craft vendors, including local wineries and distilleries. It'll be inside 4 fair buildings. Fill your belly with some delicious goodies from a variety of food vendors as you listen to live music. Take a horse-drawn ride around the fairgrounds. Get photos with me, Santa. There's something for everyone. Plus free admission and parking. Details on the Bloomsburg Fair Facebook page.
Hello, I'm Wyln historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Thanksgiving is this Thursday, and most people will be greeted by turkey and other types of food as they sit down for the holiday. However, some people will not have that opportunity, and City Council member Tony Colombo is seeking to change that.
Well, today is actually, you can call it D-Day. We're doing the deliveries. Yesterday and Saturday, we prepared 300 meals between turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and cake. Today we plated them, and today the volunteers came out, and as you can see behind me, they're starting to deliver them to the community.
Colombo told us that even though it is too late to help out for Thanksgiving, there will be more opportunities throughout the year.
Next year, if anybody wants to help, we'll be in the paper again. The call directory, they can either volunteer helping, cooking with us, or delivering, or prepping, whatever. They're definitely help. Watch the paper because we're going to be doing Christmas So we'll definitely need help for Christmas.
We asked Colombo what he felt about the experience of helping set these meals up and delivering them to people in need.
It's humbling, and it just makes you really get a satisfaction, because there's people that don't have nothing, and if we didn't get involved, there wouldn't have been a meal. So these people can't go hungry on a holiday.
Then Colombo had one more thing to tell everyone about the meal.
No, I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the meal. It was cooked with love, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Volunteers delivered meals to approximately 300 residents in the Hazleton area for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Welcome to another edition of Crocomus County Report. Today, I'm going to introduce you to another member of our executive team, Greg Kurtz. Greg is the division head for operations. Welcome, Greg.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good. I want you to explain what the Division of Operations is, and all the departments that you oversee.
So operation is basically all the services Luzerne County provides to its residents. We have engineering department, building and grounds. We've got road and bridge, emergency management and 911, planning and zoning, solid waste management, and a boiler plant. So engineering has a little involvement in several of the other departments, but basically they are the technical aspect of Luzerne County, so they will oversee projects, whether it be road projects or building projects, grounds projects. They assist with some things in planning and zoning. They provide some technical support to emergency management when situations occur requiring their help. So they're kind of all over the place. Very busy department. We've got building and grounds. Building and grounds manages all our buildings throughout that Luzerne County owns, and the properties. So managing to make everything look nice, keep everything maintained as well as possible, and with a crew of probably about 22 people in building and grounds. Road and bridge, we've got about 14 people in building and road and bridge, and that's the crew that actually hits the road. So these guys are out maintaining our roads and bridges, for the most part doing the more minor projects, let's say, because it is a smaller crew for about 120 miles of roads and just under 300 bridges, about 297 bridges. So these guys are out taking care of things like berming, which is creating and clearing the ditches along the roadways so that we could keep the water off the road. If we keep the water off the roads last longer. They'll take care of trimming all the trees and vegetation along the roadways to keep it open, and again, the better we could keep daylight on the roads, the longer they last. They're doing patching at different times of the year. We'll do that even in wintertime. We just purchased a piece of equipment that will allow us to hot patch in the winter. In the past, we've just done cold patching, they call it, or perma patch, but those patching methods don't really hold up very well in the colder temperatures, and it requires us to return again. So with this new piece of equipment, it creates hot material and it keeps it hot while we're doing the installation. allowing it to be a better result when the cold weather, water, ice pops up. So emergency management, 911, those departments are very obviously in the same area, handling and dealing with emergencies. So we have recently, we're in the process of merging 911 and emergency management. And emergency management handles more of the managing the disasters, the unexpected issues like floods or hurricanes, or even the smoke. When we had all those smoke issues, they were issuing reports on what was safe, what wasn't safe, that kind of thing. It's a relatively small department, and as opposed to 911, where we're receiving approximately 1,200 calls per day, emergency calls, and dispatching, there's approximately 174 emergency responders, ambulances, fire, police, that we call on to dispatch. So that is quite a experience to see that in action. We have about 34 employees on the dispatch floor, where there's call takers and dispatchers, and those people, the call takers, receive the call from you all out there as you have a problem in your area, and then the dispatchers then take that information and dispatch appropriate emergency responders to the scene. So it's quite an operation. It's since the pandemic, and maybe even a little bit before that, we've been having difficulties, just like everyone is, with maintaining staffing and employees, and the wage changes and all that good stuff. And so we've been going through that and coming up with ways to get more people interested in this particular area of employment. And it's quite an interesting area. So we're always looking for new candidates to go through a training process. It's about a 7-8 week training process in a classroom before you actually sit out on the call floor, and then you'll work with someone else for a while. So if anybody out there is interested in a new career.
And if they're interested, they should apply to the county website. The application process is on the website.
Right, yes.
Greg, I want to thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And everyone who is watching, please have a very blessed and joyous Thanksgiving. We'll be back. Have a good day.
Thank you.
If you're just tuning in, here's a recap of our top stories. 2 residents were found dead following a Hazel Township fire on Saturday. According to Pennsylvania State Police, multiple fire departments were dispatched to the residence on Arthur Street around 11:30 p.m. Upon arriving at the scene, the home was already fully engulfed in flames, and firefighters encountered heavy black smoke. State police say the 2 victims were located after the fire was contained and extinguished. The Troop N Fire Marshal and the Troop P Fire Marshal are investigating the fire. Although the investigation remains active, the fire marshals say the fire was not suspicious and that no foul play was present. And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at wylntv.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.